Old, sick, and nearly dead. Old, sick, and nearly dead. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. So I was out on my 5-mile run this morning, and I got to thinking about the aging process, how we get older, and how often many old people suffer from different kind of problems health-wise. And so it really got me to thinking about that. And I wanted to come on here and talk about old, sick, and nearly dead. Because I think that so many people feel that way. Now, I don't give advice, I don't give suggestions. I just share with you how I see things and how I live my life. As you all know, I'm 63 years old. So I'm kind of in that ballpark of older people. And I have seen many people that I have known along the way in my age group or even younger, some older, who are dealing with health issues of one kind or the other. I had a friend once say to me, life is lived in between the doctor's visits once you reach a certain age. And I really didn't like to think about that because, well, I don't want to see my life like that. But I do realize that there is a reality to growing older. And I think that we have a lot more control over the aging process than we realize, but we don't have complete control. And so I believe that there are ways that we can prevent a lot of things from happening, but often we can't prevent everything. I've had friends who had knee replacements and this kind of replacement and that kind of replacement because their parts just sort of wore out. Now, could some of that have been caused throughout the years of misuse of the body? Sure, it could have been, but often it's just simple wear and tear on the body, and those parts had to be replaced. And so I think with the aging process, there can come health issues along the way. For different people, it's different. Some are very minor, some don't have any at all, and some seem to have a lot. People who've not taken good care of their body seems to have more health issues when they get older than people who have done a great job of taking care of their body. And yet I've seen people who took great care of their body get sick as well or have to go in and have procedures done. So what is it? I mean, if we take care of our body, does that prevent everything bad from happening? Or should we just not care? Should we not just do anything? Well, I believe, at least for myself, that to take care of my body to the best of my ability puts the odds in my favor that I will stay healthy. That doesn't mean that I won't have issues along the way. That doesn't mean that I won't have problems along the way. It just means that I'm putting the odds in my favor to stay healthy or to stay healthier. I realize that as I grow older, things can happen. I have to tell you, a year ago to this day, I started having problems with my foot. It turned out to be plantar fasciitis, however you pronounce it. But I suffered with it for about 6 months. I'm not going to tell you the name of the brand of the shoes that I bought, but they're a very well-known name brand, and they were fantastic on my feet, and that seemed to have resolved my problem. I have no issues with plantar fasciitis anymore, but I did for about 6 months where I was hobbling. I could run, but I was having difficulty walking, especially in the middle of the night. And so was it the shoes that fixed it? I don't know, but the two went together at the same time and I got rid of it. But what I realized is that I'd never had that problem until I got older. And so I realized that sometimes pieces of our body do wear out, especially when we use them over and over and over again, like I do when I go on my 5-mile run. And so I really got to thinking about that, is that sometimes as we do grow older, we do have health issues of one kind or the other. After I turned 40, I noticed that my eyes started changing. So I did some research on it and found out that that was very common, that most people, if not all, have some eye issues after the age of 40. And so with that in mind, I thought, okay, do I want to wear glasses? Well, I really didn't start wearing glasses for reading until I was in until my early 60s, when I went back to college and I was behind the internet a lot. And so I realized that that came with the territory of getting older, was my eyesight was not as perfect and clear as it was when I was 25. And yet I still have 20/25 vision without glasses. But when it comes to reading, I need glasses. So that is part of the territory I've accepted in getting older. Okay, now I know that there are some people that don't have any vision problems, or some people that's had it corrected. And for right now, I'm fine with it. I don't wear glasses in, my daily life. I just wear them when I'm doing my college work or reading or things like that for fine print. And so, are there areas of life that change when we get older? Yes, I do believe that we have to be more alert to our health. We have to be more alert to taking care of ourselves, because some people do seem to get old, sick, and nearly dead. And I know a few of them that really, really have chronic issues, and they're really, really struggling in their life. Some of them, it was through the way they took care of their body when they were younger. And with some of them, they did a great job, and it was just the way it was, or the way it is. And yet, I believe in doing everything we can when we get older. I believe in having great doctors. I believe in being proactive in the things that we do to take care of our health, meaning eating healthy, resting, sleeping, exercising, and being good to our bodies and paying attention to our bodies. We don't have to be broken, old, sick, and nearly dead as we get older. But I do think we need to be alert and aware that some issues can come up for any of us as we age that weren't there in the beginning. I think if we take great care of who we are, we're less likely to have many of those issues, but we still may have some along the way. I have to tell you something that's a little bit personal. Well, I don't have to tell you, but I choose to tell you. One of the things, I notice little things, like I had the problem with the foot. And let's see, I had one issue that's sort of embarrassing, but I will tell you about it anyhow, okay? One day I was taking my makeup off, and my eyelid flipped inward a little bit. Oh my gosh, I was so scared, my lower eyelid. And you couldn't really see it. It wasn't detectable, visible from someone else, but I could feel it. And then I kind of worked the skin around a little bit, and it came back. And then I had that happen over on my other eye as well. And they're all good, they're all fine. But this is the thing, I never had that when I was younger. And, maybe it's just, the skin changes as we get older. And now I'm very, very careful when I take my makeup off, because maybe I was being a little rough, I guess, in removing my mascara, because normally I didn't think much about it. And so now I do. So that's kind of a little thing that happened to me, but it really made me alert that as we do get older, our bodies do change, and it's important to stay on top of our health in every way possible. Like I said, I don't give recommendations. I don't tell people what to do, but I do believe in taking great care of who we are and paying attention to our bodies. From my house to yours, may God bless you. I hope to talk to you soon again, and I hope you like, share, subscribe to all of my channels. Diana Brianne Fairchild with 3,400 videos, Grandma's Porch with Diana Brianne Fairchild, and Grandma's House with Diana Brianne Fairchild. So from my house to yours, may God bless you, and I'll talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.
just to relax.